extras work.
Hello everybody.
Hello.
I'm Clinton and this is
Cole.
Yeah.
Vegan ape.
Looking like a Viking. So you were recommending a book to me there about frugivorous living.
That's it. Yeah. Well, it's a theory of our evolution by Tony Wright. It's called Return to the Brain of Eden. It was originally published as Left in the Dark, but he republished it under the name Return to the Brain of Eden. So.
And what does this book talk about?
So it's about our evolution, his theory of our evolution, that we are as an ape, we are the most optimized for eating fruit. Because, for example, we have the smallest canines of the ape family, which would imply that we're less adapted to eating animals. Whereas a gorilla would be able to eat an animal were it to choose to do so, which is very rare that they would ever do that. But they would, if they were an animal that would hunt another animal more effectively, would be a gorilla. Whereas humans were not adapted to eat animals at all.
And you were saying about how you feel like that is what we started off on, and after we moved away from eating almost like a fruit-based diet.
So essentially the theory is that was our natural habitat was, it would have been an African rainforest with lots of fruit.
Swinging off trees.
That's it. Well, yeah, I mean, it probably would have been based more on the
bonobos.
Yeah. I imagine we would have been climbing quite well because we've still got a shoulder joints that support brachiation, which is swinging from trees. All apes can do that, but we're as all the apes, we're most well adapted to hunting on the forest floor, or not hunting, but living on the forest floor,
foraging.
So yeah, that's it. So we'll be most well adapted for that. So there's a niche in the environment for that, but the theory is that between 200 and 100,000 years ago, something happened. We left our natural habitat, and so since then, that's like cutting off our natural food supply, the natural food that we're optimized to eat.
Yeah.
And so since that time, and this is recognised internationally, that our brains have actually shrunk since then. So we are degenerating, but people, the mainstream scientific opinion is that our brains are streamlining themselves.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? So they're getting smaller because they don't need to be.
Oh, they're
cutting away the excess bits.
Oh, they're not getting worked.
But
you were talking about how you say whenever you take a creature out of its natural environment,
that's right,
things like a lot of anger and fighting and
that's it. Yeah, war. I mean, if you took for example, another thing in the book, The Return to the Brain of Eden, if you fruit has an effect, it interacts with testosterone, and so it sort of suppresses some of the action of testosterone. So essentially, if you had an animal that was living on fruit, for example, an ape, so another ape that is is unarguably frugivorous, like a chimpanzee or bonobo.
Bonobos.
So you take away the fruit, which is inhibiting some of the action of the testosterone.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's then getting a testosterone overdose. Okay. And one of the side effects of testosterone is aggression.
Damn you! But thanks to that. I just wanted you to touch upon that for the subscribers. So moral of the story is fruit up.
Fruit up.
Fruit up.